Hi, I'm Phil Rude, and I'm an illustrator, comic book artist, and writer. And I'm back. I'm back, baby. I am back from hiatus. I am back from break. I am back from a short trip that my wife and I took to Texas. We went to the city of San Antonio around Christmas, and we had a really good time there. We've been there many times over the years. But it's been quite a while since our last trip, and I think it's been even longer for me than it was for her. So it was really awesome to go back and get kind of reacquainted with a really beautiful city. I like art, and I think a lot of people who watch me here also like art in some degree or another. I don't know how much we count what I'm doing is high art, low art, pop art, commercial art. But there's all kinds of that and more art in San Antonio. San Antonio is a city that is full of very unique art and architecture. I loved a lot of the buildings there. They were not quite the brick buildings of the northern states, not really stucco style of Spanish or Caribbean architecture that we have here. A little bit southwestern, a little bit of other influences. It's really all mixes to make it its own thing. I don't know a lot about architecture, so excuse me for not using technical terms. I don't know about it. I just can kind of spot, regional sort of fashions in architecture. But San Antonio really feels like a mixture of things and a mixture of like all kinds of different influences in their buildings from all kinds of different areas. And it really reflects a mixture of cultures and a diverse population that we notice. So there's all kinds of people in San Antonio. I know that's not really crazy in a major American city, but it just sort of stood out to me that it was very sort of eclectic group of people and a wide variety of tourists from all over the place also going there. It's a really cool kind of city in that way. There's so much art to appreciate all over San Antonio. It's on the street. It's on buildings. It is buildings. It's in museums. We went to the Briscoe Western Art Museum while we were there, which is not like a huge museum, but it is a very cool museum. And we saw a lot of really beautiful Western themed art, a lot of Native American themed and Native American art. It's just a really cool experience. So if you get the chance to go to San Antonio and you are an appreciator of art, I do highly recommend it. It's a really beautiful city that is just full of culture in that way. This section of my video, by the way, is not paid for by the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. Just so we're clear, I'm saying this all of my own volition and experience. Now, on to more recent news, since I've gotten back, is that I have taken my comic Roadrunners and put it online as a webcomic. I have it available to read for absolutely free online. I'm using the platform WEBTOON, so you can subscribe to it there. Or you can read it on my website if you do not currently use the WEBTOON app, but still would like to read it. I put it up there just because I don't want membership in a website or app to be a barrier to someone who wants to read it. So it is available there, and it will be for as long as I can continue to do that. Technical problems with my website building abilities, they may occur. If they do, apologies. There will be slight hiccups, but I do intend to post the comic there as well. I made this as a mini comic last year, late in the year, if you'll recall, right before I went on hiatus. And I've just kept going. I've made a couple more chapters. The first chapter, which is the mini comic, is what I have up online right now. The second chapter is coming soon. I have the art for the third chapter done, and I am currently working on chapter 4. So more is coming. And the third chapter's, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. The third chapter's artwork is what you see me working on right now. This is the cover image for chapter 3. And for those of you playing along at home, I'm using Canson Bristol. I've come back to Canson Bristol for these comics, and I'm using mostly a couple of Kuretake art pens, brush pens. One is a felt tip, one is an actual brush, and I think I have a Pentel stylo pen that I'm using sporadically in there as well. For the time being, I am going to continue making these chapters into mini comics as well, just like I did with the first one. I printed the second chapter, all the pages and covers and everything. I'm going to be putting those together, and those will be made available when the second chapter drops online. I think they're really cool for readers who want a physical copy, and they also come with a sketch, so that's sort of like a value add there. So I will have them in my online store, but mostly I have them for my table at conventions. So when I go to conventions, I will have copies of these available for as long as I'm making them. Speaking of which, I have the Southwest Florida Comic Fest coming up in just a couple weeks. That is on January 25th at the Doubletree Hotel in Fort Myers, Florida. If you are in the area, please make plans to be there. I'll have my books, not just these Roadrunner books. I'll have all my books that I have in print. Nictotate. I'll have Peacocks and Feathers and Hats, and I'll have the Odds and Ends book. I'll have the Igor books. I'll have it all. I'll have it all there. So I'll also have a ton of original art. I'll have original pages there. I'll have my whole original art portfolio book out there, and those will be priced to sell. And that's just me. There will be a ton of other vendors there. All of it is a comics-based, comics-focused show. It's not a general, larger pop culture show. These are the kind of shows that I want to be doing and that I want people to get excited about. It's really cool to be doing something that is so focused on what I do. And I think these are the kind of shows we need to bring back. So if you are in the Fort Myers area or will be on that day on January 25th, please make plans to be there. Come find my table and say hello. I would love to meet you. All that said, that's it. It's a short one. I just wanted to announce the presence of my comic online. I will have links to it in this video description. If you are following along on WEBTOON, give it a follow. Subscribe to it there so you don't miss new chapters when they drop. Follow me here on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. And check out my main hub over at philrudeart.com, and you can see everything I have going on. You can get links to my social media for as much as I am or am not on there, as it may be. You can get links to, as I said, Roadrunners. My shop is there, my blog, all kinds of updates. You just stay on top of everything I have going on there at philrudeart.com. That's going to do it for me. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Be careful out there, please. And I will talk to you soon.